everyone, how are you? Welcome back to a new video. And I spent the morning baking some stuff. We wanted to bake like some merengue kisses, but half of the batch didn't really go according to plan. I kind of forgot to change the temperature of the oven. So I baked some granola and then when I put the meringue kisses in, I forgot to lower the temperature. So yeah, more than half of the batch um, didn't really work, but the last ones are okay. I think they are crunchy and have the texture that they should have. Then I also baked the cake just since the merengue kisses weren't really going according to plan. I wanted to bake something else that could work better just to pick up my mood once again. So yeah, that was most of my morning. And now I have here a scroller box. Now, if you arrived here from my previous channel, my original channel, Don't Corky Art, you already know that I get these boxes from scrawlrbox. So first of all, thank you for sending me this. They are always so much fun. So I am a bit late with them. I always post the unboxings of this on my Instagram and my other social media channels. So I have all those links down below if you want to check them out. So yeah, those are always on time, the unboxings, but these videos I'm a bit late with them. So I have with me the scroller box number 118, and that's what I want to use today with you in this video. So as always, the first thing I'll do is unbox all of this with you, and then we'll swatch all the supplies, test them out, see what we can do with them, and finally I will create a whole drawing using the supplies inside the box. So yeah, this is it. Let's unbox this first. So this is scroller box number 118, and first of all we have here our zine as usual. It always comes with a zine where it shows basically the supplies you'll be getting, how to use them, a few ideas on how to use them, a gallery of art from all other previous boxes. And then we also have our scroll challenge. So basically each month we got this prompt or a drawing idea of what to draw with the supplies given. So this time around we got here style statement. Not really sure what to do here because usually I don't really draw characters with traditional materials, but we'll see. Maybe we can do something with it. We still have to try out all the supplies, so we'll see how that goes. Then we got a print and a sticker featuring this month's artist. So each month we'll have a featured artist, and this time around we have Claudia Claudia Guari. Wow, I can't say this name. I'm very sorry. Claudia Guariglia. I hope I'm saying that more or less right. If not, I'm very sorry. But yes, we always have some information about the artist, as well as some of their socials or website, anything that can serve for us to find the artist. The art is really cool. It's so cute. I like it. Then we always get a snack. Let me zoom in here. All right, so there we go. We always have a candy, a snack, a sweet snack on each box. This time we have this orange candy, hard candy. Now, as for our supplies, we have here the paper. It's an A5 mixed media paper. So fairly thick to use our materials. Not a lot of texture here, just a little bit. And we got 8 pages. Right, then we have very interesting supplies this time around. I'm really excited about them. So we have this Dollar Brownie. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that, but yeah, this brand's fine liner, 0.5 millimeters. So that's nice. Then we got two pastel pencils, green, gray, and maroon. I really like these colors, they're very beautiful. I love this green particularly. So cute. And finally, some markers. These are water soluble markers, apparently, Aqua Brush Duo. We have two, I think we have two types of brush, so brush and fine liner. And yes, they are water soluble with a double tip. And we have this in skin tones. So we have here one, two, six markers. So pretty cool, we can do a lot with that. So there we have it. Very, very pretty. Let me open up one of them so we see the tips. So yeah, we have here a brush on this side. And on the other, we have more of a fine liner, not really a fine liner, but something like this. So yeah, this is what we have for today for this month's box. Actually, it's not this month's. I'm a bit late, as I mentioned, I'm a bit late with these boxes. So this was from 2 months ago, I think. So yeah, I'm going to now clean my table here and grab a piece of paper and swatch all of the materials we just got. Alright, so let's start with the fine liner here. Right, that's nice. Now the pencils. So in the previous scroller box that I got, we used these pastel pencils. They were really fun to draw because, like, I do like the texture of pastel. They have this really cool texture, and you can even blend stuff a bit like this. So create a blush, for example. Like we even see that on the print over there. However, I don't like how messy they are. So usually you have those. So usually we have those sticks of pastel and you'll get your hands all dirty, that I don't really like that because I always mess my hands a lot. I get all dirty and you'll still get stuff dirty with these ones, but they are a bit easier to handle in my opinion, or at least for me. I already have that and have this on my hand, and this part won't really dirty my hands than having something that I'm always feeling it's getting a bit destroyed behind my fingers or between my fingers. So this is much more comfortable to draw. Also, I'm more used to holding a pencil than holding one of those sticks of pastel. Alright, so the pencils are done. I wonders if these are also water soluble. But maybe we'll try that since the markers are, and I'll grab a brush so we can also test that. All right, let's see. Ooh. Pretty very dry tones here. I really like that. Let's try the other side. So this can be used perhaps, for example, like we see here, for details, or we can use it as line art perhaps. I don't know. Also, I really like these details. I kind of want to do that as well, create some kind of elements on my drawing, but I don't know. I'm still thinking on the outfit part. of the challenge that I'm still not too sure how to handle that. Let's see the other side. There we go. So I used both of these already. Let's go for the next one. So these are all skin tones, so that's great. We have quite a lot of options here, which I really appreciate. Let's see the next one. I really like these colors, and we're in September already. We're having those already those fall vibe feelings, right? It's September. It's time for this kind of earthy tones, drier tones, not as saturated. Spring and summer are all about vibrant and saturated colors, and once September starts, I think it's time to grab these earthy tones. It's perfect. I really like the feeling of the brush tip. I'm never really a fan of this kind of tip. I barely use it. I have some markers at home and I never use this one. But I guess we can use it as line art. Perhaps, I don't know, we'll see. We don't need to use both tips. We'll see how that goes. Oh, I love this. Right, so we swatch everything. We have here all the markers that we got, plus the pencils and the fine liner. But I do want to try the watercolor part of them. I'm not sure if I'll implement that on my final drawing, but I want to test that out. So I'm just going to grab a brush very quickly. Alright, so we got some water and a brush. Let's see if I can still... Oh yeah, I can. Alright. Oh, wow. Okay. That looks very, very pretty actually. Looks very watercolory and it blends perfectly. Look, the browns you'll see. The browns are easier to see, but yeah, as you can see, um, it works very beautifully. Wow. All right, I like that. Again, not sure if I'll use it, but I do enjoy that. And I like that we have options. Now, as for ideas, honestly, I don't know. So we got, let me see what it says again. Style statement. It's time to get your glad rags on. We're taking inspiration from our fabulous stylish featured artist. Dive into the world of fashion illustration by layering your markers like fabric. Play with textures, folds, patterns, and the natural flow of clothing. Okay, so you know what I'm thinking? I don't really have like the most glamorous outfit right now, but I'm thinking of drawing my outfit of today. And yeah, I usually don't really draw characters, much less myself, when using this kind of materials. I usually draw characters with digital art. It's what I'm most comfortable with. I can just fix stuff more easily. But you know what? We'll take the challenge and we'll do that. I think this is the perfect opportunity to just do that, to go a step further with our traditional art. And I'll draw my outfit. I'll just show it to you very quickly. So yeah, this is what we have. Very simple, just some comfortable pants and a shirt. But hang on, I got an idea. I wore this jacket some days ago. Hang on, I'll I'll grab it. Alright, so how do we feel about this? So I have this jacket. It is a bit slightly more formal, but also pretty casual. So I don't know. I think we could just do like business, but also super casual look. What do you think? I also have my bag here. Perhaps we could do something with this. I think that could be fun. I think we could do that. So yeah, I think I'll sketch things out. Perhaps I'll use this pencil. This is the most lighter one I have here. Perhaps I'll be able to use it as a sketching pencil. And I don't know, I want to keep shapes very, very simple. It's very hard to sketch with these pencils. This is very, very messy, but I think this is the overall idea. Now, as for the colors, I'm not, besides the green, I'm not really wearing any of these colors, so I think I'll have to change the color scheme a little bit. So we'll see how that goes and which colors we want to use. But yeah, we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. So yeah, I think I'm going to. Also, I thought like I'm taking inspiration here from the featured art. So I'm thinking of drawing a frame around it and then some elements behind the character. I think that could be fun. I think that's what we're going to do. take a bit of a break, um, take a few stretches here, stretch a bit our muscles, always important while drawing. And I just wanted to check in with you very quickly. As for the drawing, it's not looking great right now, but trust the process. We can do this. Maybe it won't be the best thing I can do, but that's fine. We're experimenting. I'm also trying to experiment with a simpler style. So I'm trying to break things down into more simple shapes. I think my art style is generally very simple, but I'm trying to go further with that. I've been exploring that also digitally, not only with these traditional drawings. So yeah, I'm exploring that. And if it's not a great drawing, that's fine. That's what these are for. It's to explore stuff. Sometimes it works, some others. But for now, let's trust the process. It always looks very bad at the beginning, but we'll see. We can salvage it. Now, book updates. I haven't been reading a lot. I did finish The River Key that I talked to you about last video. It was good. It wasn't a book that grabbed me, and I was always looking forward to read it, but it was interesting. I thought we would be seeing a bit more like we go through three different generations of women, and I thought that we'll be seeing those a bit more separated, but now they're always crossing each other, which is normal. They're family, right? And they're always interacting with each other, but I feel that it was mostly about the first character, so the grandmother in this case. But it was very interesting because we see these people, these women, go through different phases of the history of Japan and how they deal with those. Also, how the mentalities change throughout those years. But yeah, it was a good book. I think it's worth the time. It's also quite short, although it took me a bit, or it took me longer than it usually does. But yeah, I haven't been reading a lot. So on my phone, I think I mentioned this, but I had Conversations on Love on my phone, but I wasn't really feeling it. I don't know. I wanted to read something that was nonfiction, but I wasn't really in the mood for that one, so I kind of gave up on it and returned it. And now I'm reading The Husbands, which I can't really remember the name of the author, but I'll have it somewhere here. I just kind of picked it up because I saw a video of someone talking about the book and telling how the book begins, and it sounded really fun. And so far, so good. It's not as haha fun as I thought it would be. I was expecting to like laugh a lot with it. I'm not that much, but it's fun. It's easygoing so far. I haven't really, I'm not half through it yet, I think, but it's easygoing and very easy to read. So yeah, it's a good one. And what else? Do I have anything else? I don't think so, but I did read The Stranger by Albert Camus, which I really like it. So yeah, it's a very short book. I read it in like 2 days. Mostly because I have my own reading challenge on my reading journal, and like I completely forgot about it. So for the month of August, I had my challenge was to read something that was recommended to me, and I forgot about it. And I was talking with my partner, and he always recommended me stuff that he was reading, and he enjoyed it, and he was like, "Oh, you will like this as well." So we went through those books that he mentioned before, and I kind of chose the shortest one. So I remember that he read The Stranger some time ago, and he thought that I would like it, and he was right. I really like the book. It's one of the books that makes you think a lot. I like finish these books, and then I have to spend like a whole week thinking about it. Since it was a short book, I just read it in 2 days and was able to finish my reading challenge for this month of September. My challenge is reading something that is in a different time period, which I guess I kind of did that already with The River Key. But we'll see. I'm not sure if I'll write that one down as the one for the challenge. We'll see how the rest of the month goes. So, yeah, I think this is it for book updates. Once again, do tell me what you've been reading lately, or what you've been playing, what you've been watching. I don't know. Tell me what you've been doing on your free time. Have you been drawing, making some art? Do tell me in the comments. It's done. I think I managed to salvage it. So here it is, the final piece. Now, I like it. I feel that I've been a bit more comfortable with making, how to say this, noisy, perhaps. I'm not sure if this is the right word, but drawings where a lot is happening, usually I avoid it, and I'll just go with a very simple background with one color and that's it, because it starts to confuse me somehow. It starts to bother me and annoying me. I don't know why, when there's a lot of things happening in the drawing, but I do like seeing that in other artists. I think it's really cool. So that's one thing I've been experimenting, is adding more stuff and having a bit more of a chaotic background happening. I think it's really fun and I think it works. As for the character, I liked it. There are a few things I don't like. For example, this shape of the arm. I don't know what happened there, but it ended up really weird. I At first the idea was to have just like this round shape here at the bottom, so I don't really know what happened there, but that's fine. Also, this hand, the fingers are way too long, and I wanted to look a bit simpler than this. So yeah, I haven't really figured that out yet, especially while drawing with traditional mediums. I've been working on that digitally, and it's something I'm still also exploring and experimenting. So I haven't really decided yet on the kind of shape I want for the hands, and also the feet. The feet are in different positions and they look very different. But well, that happens when when you're drawing with traditional mediums. You can't really go back that much. I could have fixed it, yes, but as I'm doing it, I kind of forgot. I get just so into the zone that I don't really pay attention to details. I'll stop paying attention to those, and then I make these kinds of mistakes. So yeah, don't be like me. pay attention to what you're doing. Don't ask, like, but where do you go? I don't know. I'm not here. I'm not completely here. I start drawing. At the moment, my mind goes somewhere else. I don't know where. I'm just having fun. But yeah, overall, I'm happy with it. I think it works. I could perhaps try to do this all over again and see if I can make it better. And probably I can, because as you repeat stuff and pay more attention to it, you'll be able to better your drawing and your composition and so on and so on. But I'm happy with it. I really like these markers. They were really fun to draw. They're very smooth. The brush side, it's really, really smooth, really fun to use. And yeah, as I mentioned, I did take some inspiration on our featured art. So there it is. As for the colors, as you can see, not really the same colors, but I had to use what I had at hand. So I had to just change things a bit. But yeah, this is it. This was really fun. I hope you had fun as well. I hope you liked all the baking at the beginning of the video. And I think this is it. Sadly, my cats didn't really want to appear today, so no kitty cam. Maybe I'll put a clip at the end with my cats, so don't go yet. I'll take a clip very quickly of my cats sleeping and being total angels. And hopefully, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!